welcome in. Woo! Thank you guys for being here. You are at Vernes Junk Closet. I know YouTube, I just saw it, just sent it out, so it's going to take like 5 or 10 seconds for everybody to come in. But I'll just say the intro. Today is a good day to have a great day. Remember, no one is perfect. And whatever you do, let's make today beautiful. And you know my favorite quote, never stop dreaming. I don't care how old you are or what you want to go for. You always never stop dreaming, because you can always get your dreams if you believe and you pray and you have faith. Hey, me and I, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Share us out, please, and thumbs us up. We are going to be interviewing my friend, my little sister, as I call her. And you guys may have seen, I did a video a little while ago on clothing, and her dress was God Got Me Poppin'. Her name is Cameo Bobo, and I have a surprise for you guys, so stay here in the stream, and I will tell you what that is. Hey, Samantha's Life, how are you? Welcome in. Thank you, you're in the ads. Okay, thank you. I'm going to bring the host up, and before she starts to talk, I'm just going to give you guys a little info on her, and then we're going to get into the interview. And as you come into the stream, my mods, please welcome everybody in case I don't, stop right away to say hello. You guys know how I do. I like to interview my guests, and I do have some icebreakers tonight, so we'll break it up and it'll be a little bit. Hey, Haruk, HURUKTV. Hi, how are you? How are you? Thank you for being here. Okay, I'm going to bring my guest up on the panel. Welcome in my girl. Her name is Cameo Bobo. She is the author of The Best Life Formula. And I've been telling you guys all week. So the name of the book is called The Best Life Formula. It's a step process to achieve your goals. And it says how to release your inner greatness, give your goals 100%, and live your best life. So thank you guys for being here. And if you stay, I have a surprise treat for you. I will be raffling off one of these books, a lucky person in the stream. So stay here and get to know a woman of many talents, okay? So give a warm welcome to our beautiful guest, Cameo Bobo.
Thank
guys
you so
in the chat, say hello to her. Please say hello to her in the chat, so she'll know you guys are saying hi. Hey, Rochelle Vanderpool, what's up? How are you? Hey, Dominant Man, how are you? Thank you guys so much for being here. So we're going to start. Please share us out and please thumbs us up. I'll be asking her a few questions, and then we're going to take a little break, and then I'll see if anybody has questions in the chat. But please enjoy this awesome interview with her. So, Cameo, thank you for being here and spending some time with us. We really appreciate it. And guys, keep looking at the stream. I'm gonna be putting up a little bit of things up here, like follow her on YouTube, on Instagram, or Facebook. If you go to the pinned comment, her link to her YouTube channel is there, okay? And also in the description of this live stream, I have a lot of information in there, so check that description box. You know how I tell you guys, that's where your info should be, okay? So check that out. So my girl Cameo is an author, an entrepreneur, a goal confidence coach, a musician, and a talk show host. And I'm quite sure she's a little bit more, but that is what she is. We will be touching base. So how are you, my sister? How are you?
Wonderful, my sis. Look, I love your channel. It is full of love and motivation, and it's just amazing. I love it. And thank you so much for having me on today.
You're so welcome. Guys, go grab her book. And you'll also be in the raffle to win one. So stay tuned. So Cameo, what made you want to write a book?
Well, I've been a Gold Coach for several years, and I realized that in order to reach the number of people that I want to reach with this message, that you can live your best life, that you can achieve your goals, that you have purpose in life, the only way that one of the ways that I would be able to reach a lot of people at one time is through a book. And so I started the process a couple of years ago, but during the pandemic, it just hit me, and I just figured out how to do it and how to write it. And so that's kind of what birthed the book.
That's it. So tell me a little bit about you first before we get into our questions. Are you married? Are you divorced? Do you have children? How did you grow up? Did you grow up with a bunch of siblings? Last time I interviewed somebody, I think they had like 13 brothers and sisters.
Wow. Okay, no, that's not me. Okay, so I'm from Tennessee. I still live in Tennessee, but I'm originally from West Tennessee, which is near Memphis, Tennessee, a town called Jackson, Tennessee. So grew up there with my mom and father. My mom and dad were high school sweethearts. They've been together since they were 14 and 15 years old, and they are still together and still married. So grew up with my mom and dad and my two brothers. I'm the oldest of 3 children, no sisters, but I'm the only girl, only granddaughter forever. And, just grew up as a regular child, grew up in Jackson, ended up coming to MTSU here in Middle Tennessee. And that's how I ended up being in the Middle Tennessee area. But I always growing up had a love for fashion. I was an athlete. I ran track.
I did too. I ran track. I love
What were your races? What were your races?
Girl, I did everything.
Okay, so I did
everything.
The 4x1. Were you a sprinter or a long distance?
No, long distance, and we did. We did everything, girl.
Yeah, I was a sprinter.
5x5.
It's nothing like running. I love running. I still love running today. So grew up a track star. I was the best in my city, best in my region. Came to MTSU to study fashion. I wanted to be a fashion buyer at that time. And so when I finished up school, I was pregnant. So I graduated on May 13th and turned around and had my son on May 23rd. So I became a mom as soon as I graduated from college. And so that kind of shift my aspirations of moving to New York and doing all these other things. I kind of just had to figure out how to be a mom and achieve my goals. So that kind of is where one of my first goal setting, one of my big goals began. After I had Kyrie, I moved back to Jackson, Tennessee, and I had 1 year. And I said, you got 1 year to learn how to be a mom from your mom and to get back to Middle Tennessee because, girl, you got stuff to do. So I set a goal to get a car. It was just miraculous. I got a job, and the job that I got was working for my old elementary school, and they were paying me well. They paid me enough money. They were down the street from my house, so my mom was babysitting for me. And it just worked out perfectly. And that's where I really just started setting goals. My goal was to have a car. And I had my apartment still up in Murfreesboro. I was still paying for it. But I just knew I didn't know how to be a mom. So I had to learn how to be a mom from my mom. And once I figured that out, I was able to get a car and move back to Murfreesboro. And I have not stopped since. So, that's how I got up to Middle Tennessee. And that's kind of who I am. I hope that answered the question.
Okay. What did you do in New York?
I didn't move to New York. I wanted to move to New York.
Oh, you did. That's where I'm from,
I know. I've been there several times. And that was my goal, to move to New York right after I graduated. But when I had Kyrie, I just didn't pursue that dream. But I'm still coming.
Okay. Now, you only have one child?
I do, one child.
How old is he?
He's 18.
Woo! That's the know-it-all age.
I know, and he's in college, but
that's great.
God has blessed me and Kyrie. His name is Kyrie. God has blessed us to have just a wonderful relationship, and I'm really grateful for that, So, just one child to a son. He's in college, and I'm really proud of him. He's doing well.
Okay. Yeah. So, in the process of writing your book, how long did it take you from start to finish, or did you take a break and then you said, let me put it on the back burner when you started your book?
Yeah, so I started out the book, I really just trying to figure out what to write about. So I wrote about several different things, and then finally, like I said, during the pandemic, in about July, it finally hit me on the direction I should go in. And once I got the direction, I wrote about 5,000 words, and then I contacted a content editor, because I knew that I wanted someone to help me with the tone of the book, to make sure the book sounded like a book. I didn't want it to just sound like I was talking. I wanted it to be really professional. So yes, there it is. So I contacted
There it is, guys. The Best Life Formula. And her vision is just like I am. Positivity, go for that goal, live your best life, and do the dream that you want. It says how to release your inner greatness, give your goals 100%, and live your best life. She gives you a 6-step process to achieve your goals. Okay? So guys, stay tuned because you may be able to win a copy. Okay? You may win a copy. Her link again, guys, is in the is pinned to the description of this live stream. I want you guys to make sure you go to her YouTube channel and get her information and follow her on Instagram and Facebook. I'm trying to find I always get banners messed up. So follow her on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Again, she is an author, an entrepreneur, a goal confidence coach, which we're going to get into that a little bit later, but I want you guys to listen to what she has to say about that. A musician and a talk show host. So her musician thing, guys, and I love it. 2021 is our year.
Yeah.
Yes, I love when she sings that. That is like powerful. It's inspirational. It just makes you be like, you know what? Yeah, this is my year, boo. This is my year. You have to have that positive mindset. And don't get me wrong, we all get in that space where you have that frame of, oh my goodness, it's not going to work out. We can't do this. You have to snap out of it. Go there for that minute. You are human. You can have that bad thought, but get out of it. And you think positive and you turn it around. Because what's the best that can happen? I think that is an awesome saying. What is the best that can happen?
I love that. I love that.
Guys, her book is out. Please go get it. If you are on her Instagram page or her Facebook page, there is a link. Go check it out. So, what challenges did you have writing your book?
What challenges did I have writing a book? Figuring out the process. You know, there's a lot of free information online, but everything I wanted to own 100% of my book. So if anybody is out there and they want to write a book, Amazon, there's a thing called an ISBN number. It is like your EIN number for your business, or it is like your social security number for your personhood. So your ISBN number follows your book everywhere it goes, and it's just how it keeps record of your book. It is best for you to own your ISBN number. There are so many agencies out there that say, hey, I'll give you a free ISBN number. I'll give you this. But when you do that, you do not actually own your rights to your book. So if you publish through Amazon and you decide to use their free ISBN number, then I believe this is correct. Don't quote me on this, but you cannot post to other sites such as Borders or any other type of bookstore. You have to sell on Amazon exclusively. And that's not what I wanted to do. And so just finding out those little things, those little quirks to make sure that I did everything properly and got everything taken care of, I would say that was my biggest hangups. And then on the opposite end, figuring out how to promote the book. You know, there's a lot of information about how to self-publish your book, but they don't tell you what to do once you self-publish. And so what I'm working on now is an ebook format to tell people it's going to be called something like, I published my book, now what? And I'm going to give people a 90-day marketing plan on how they can promote their book. Because I Googled one day and asked Google, how many books does the average self-published author sell? And do you know what that number was? The average self-published author only sells 250 books in the lifetime of their book. I was shocked. I couldn't believe that. I was shocked. And so I think the reason is a lot of people, once they write their book, besides have a book signing, a book release, and post about it a couple of times, they really do not know how to promote their book. And that's why I'm focusing on creating an ebook to kind of help people do that. I've almost sold 300 books in little over a month of releasing my book. Now I have a long way to go, but I'm about to surpass that number of that 250. So I think that's important. So I would say that's some of my hurdles with writing the book.
That's awesome. So before we go on to the next question, thank you everybody for being here. I appreciate you guys. Please thumbs up as you come in and share the stream out. Tell your friends, come on over here and listen to this. Get this information, okay? You want these nuggets, okay? Come get it. And again, Cameo Bobo, the author of The Best Life Formula. And guys, she wrote me an inscription and I literally cried when I read it. And I'm like, oh, like that's important to me as a content creator when people actually, oh wow, she didn't just buy my book just to be buying it. Like, you know how I am with you. I'm like, I'll be following you everywhere. I know you'd be like, oh, stop following me. But you know, when you get connected to somebody and you like them, you should support them. It's free. You can shout them out. You can share their information. It doesn't cost a thing to do that. And that's what I like to do with people. And people know I'm always supporting everyone. So guys, again, her book is The Best Life Formula. Please stick around because you may be able to win a free copy. I'm going to pull your name. So stick around and thank you everybody that came in. I saw the Hood Girl, Nikki. Thank you, Lotta Bailey. Thank you guys. Hey, Finest Wine Cooking Channel. Hi, thank you for being here. We are interviewing
somebody said
Cameo Bobo.
Thank you.
Yes, they like your shirt. Yes. Let me take that down so they could see it. Hold on. Look, guys. It says, let me pull her up. There she goes. God got me popping. God got me popping. Go to her website. And I did not put the website in. If you want to, you should be able to, you can tell them and they can go to your website and I'll type it in.
Okay. You guys, if you guys are interested in this shirt, God got me popping, just go to shopwithcameo.com. So shop, SHOP, with WITH, Cameo, CAMEO.com. Shopwithcameo.com. And enter code SAVE20 to save 20% off this shirt. Or Vern, do you remember your code? We could give them your code. I don't remember.
Yeah, my code is in the description. It's 10%. Okay. It's in the description. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I keep my code, honey.
Yeah, so use
code. I told them that I did a clothing haul and I did her dress guide. I love that dress. That dress fits amazing. The material is awesome. And she has the t-shirts, guys. So go over there and get it. And go listen to her talk show, which we're going to get into in 1 minute. But I want to let you guys know, just finish asking her a couple more questions. So because you are a woman of many talents, do you still work a 9 to 5 or are you strictly an entrepreneur and a musician now?
I work a 9 to 5, believe it or not. So during the pandemic, we were working from home, but now we are back in the office. So like I said, I literally got off of work, ran home, changed clothes, and got on this call with you. So yeah, I still work a 9 to 5. And so if anybody is working a 9 to 5 and wants to be an entrepreneur, you can do it. It just takes organization. It takes you believing in yourself. It takes you being able to work on your mindset. You cannot be, tipsy-turvy. You have to be strong in your mindset because it's going to be a lot of late nights. It's going to be a lot of manipulating time to figure out time when you have time to do the things you need to do. And if you want it, it's worth it, but that's what my book can help you do. I give you tips on how to achieve your goals, how to organize your life. And I have a whole chapter in here about fear, your subconscious mind, and all of the things that try to fight you to keep you off. But I want everybody to know your goal is going to take some type of sacrifice. So ready yourself for that. Be prepared for that. Don't get sad about having to sacrifice for your dream. It's just part of it. It's just part of it.
Yeah. And guys, in her book, she has some great information. I'm just going to read 2 things because I want you to go buy the book. Okay, go support her. But this H&M in New York. Oh my God, reminded me of home so much. Now, did you have a contract with them or did you just take that picture?
No, well, they were running a contest the day I was in the store. And so they had a sign up that said, if we like you, we'll put you on our billboard outside. And I actually didn't see the sign. My son kept telling me, Mom, did you see the sign? Did you see the sign? I'm like, what sign? And so finally he showed me the sign and I ran upstairs and there was a DJ at the top of the H&M store in Times Square and I walked the runway. And he told me, he said, if we like you, we'll put you on the, billboard. And so I think at like 4:26, I was standing outside of the store and they put me on the billboard. And after they displayed me on the Times Square billboard, they sent me pictures of my walk. And so that was one of the pictures.
That's awesome. Oh my goodness. That is amazing. Yeah. Anything worth having takes sacrifice. It sure does, hood girl. It sure does.
It does. It does.
So I put her link in the stream, guys. It's www.shopwithcameo.com. Go get the shirt. Go get the dress. Don't you also have hoodies?
I do. Hoodies. We have hoodies.
Listen, go over there and get it.
Yeah, and stay tuned and, join my mailing list for my Shop with Cameo because, Vern, I'm getting ready to come out with some spring gear, girl, and it's going to be fly. Okay. We're going to be ready for the spring or summer, okay?
Okay. She has 7 goal categories, guys. And if you remember them, you can say it, but I'm just going to give you guys just a couple so you know. So it's career, which we all know. Spiritual, mental health, which I always tell you guys, you have to take care of this. You have to. Okay. Finance, which we know, especially now in the time of COVID. Education. Always learn something. You can always learn something new every day. Yeah. No one knows everything. She has entertainment and travel, family and relationships, which we know how important that is. We have a lot of broken women, a lot of broken men. Trust is an issue. We talked about that the other day when I said, do you track your spouse? I did a live stream on that. It was amazing.
I saw that. I didn't get a chance to tune in, but I saw
it was good.
It was good.
It was good. And then the last one is personal. Of course, you have to self-care on yourself. So what would be your favorite out of those 7?
Girl, I stay on that career thing, but but it is really, one that I lack in sometimes is personal. So I try to make sure that I'm always setting my personal goals and my family and relationship goals, because at the heart of Cameo, I have a huge heart, and family and relationships mean so much to me. So if I was when I make it big and I'm doing all of these other things in my career, the last thing I want to do is lose my family contact. So I always make sure that I put that first. I put God first, my family, and then comes the career. I love friends. I love relationships. I'm a very loyal, supportive, kind-hearted person. So I try to remember that in all of my focus in pursuing my goals, that I have to make time for my family and friends and to support others at the same time.
That's right. And you are like me, a woman of many talents. I'm always have my hand in something because I believe in 10 streams of income. And I know some people say 7, but I want 10. Yeah, and I'm almost.
Yes. Okay.
Listen. So tell me, what is a fear that you overcame?
A fear. A fear of. I'll tell you this. Speaking on many talents, I had a fear that people wouldn't receive all of my talents. So I would sometimes not show up in the fullness of Cameo, or I would not show everybody all of my talents. And so within this last year, I've been pushing myself to show more of what all I can do and what all God has made me capable to do. Because people don't understand that, a lot of times instead of excuse me.
Take your time.
Instead of encouraging me to do the things that I do like you're doing, people say, you're doing too much. You need to focus on one thing at a time. You can't focus on all that stuff. And I'm like, I tried that. I tried it y'all's way. I tried just doing one business at one time, and all these other things were pulling at me. So just embracing all of that and allowing God to make it into whatever he want to be, and me not to be defined by any label, probably was a fear that I've most recently overcome.
That is so me. I do not when people tell me to focus on one thing. Why? I understand I might not be able to give that one thing all my attention, but maybe that one thing don't need all my attention. And I'm not trying to be funny, but I've been on YouTube for 2 years. I'm monetized. I'm good on this end. I kind of, in my head, have it where I don't have to put as much into it. Now I can other stuff. And I'm like you. I cannot do one thing. I'm always busy on the go doing something.
And you have so many ideas, and they're God-given ideas. You know,
yes, they are.
I used to push him back and be like, okay, I can't do that right now, Lord. And he was like, let me tell you something. You can do anything you put your mind to, and I'll give you the strength. And I won't even make it hard for you. So that's what I guess that's been a fear that I've recently began to overcome.
Okay. So now you are on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Which platform do you like the best and why?
I get them. I like Instagram the best. But I get the most support from Facebook. So anybody that's on Instagram, start showing me some love over there on Instagram. But I like Instagram because I really like the way that they display your pictures. And I like that you can, create like a magazine look if you want to, and you can be creative with that. So I like Instagram. I like Facebook, and I love YouTube. I'm still learning from you on how to be a better content creator for YouTube. So yeah.
And guys, if you're not connected to her, please do. She's almost at 1K. I think she was at 973 when I looked earlier. So let's help her out. You know how we do. We support each other over here. And again, guys, my beautiful guest is Cameo Bobo. He is an author, an entrepreneur, a goal confidence coach, a musician, and a talk show host. So let's talk about a goal confidence coach. Exactly what is it and what made you want to do that?
Okay, so a goal coach is basically someone that helps you figure out what are the goals that you have and to create an action plan for strategy. So if, for instance, your goal was to grow your business, I would ask you, how specifically do you want to grow your business? And you would say, well, I feel like I need to get myself as a person out there more. And so I would encourage you to do more lives. I would encourage you to share more posts about your personal life or your personal story. And then I will help you create an action plan on how you would implement that. So that's what I do for you as a goal coach. I also am really good at speaking a word over your life. So if I knew that you were dealing with some type of insecurity, so I would speak a word that insecurity has left your life and you are now confident and bold enough to do everything that you need to do in the fullness of you being able to do it. So that's the part of the confession that I do. And that's part of the confidence piece also. It's so important that women especially know that there is power in their words. And as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So if you are thinking, I'm not good enough, I'm not smart enough, I could be prettier, there's prettier people than me, my husband cheating on me, I ain't never gonna find a good man, I can't never get a good job, all of that is coming out into your life. So I kind of work with women to build their confidence up to know it can be you. Why not you? Why can't you have a good job? Why can't you walk around in the fullness of who you are and accept your body and accept your mind and accept your face? I've dealt with a lot of my clients that have trouble looking in the mirror, and that should not be the case. But that's only because of some thought that somebody has placed in their mind when they look in the mirror. They've told them something, so that's what I do as a confidence coach.
Yes. That hood girl said, yes, indeed, Cameo, you are saying something, honey, and I love it. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Hood girl is my sister, my friend. Hey, Shawana's Creator Circle, how are you? Thank you for coming in. If I missed you coming in, I apologize. Hey, Dale and Joy, how are you? We are Uniquely Lavish. How are you? We are doing Cameo Bobo. She is a woman of many talents, and I believe this is why I kind of like latched onto her and call her my little sister, because that's what it is. I like to get my hands into everything, and why not? You know who's watching you. You never know. I always feel welcome here. My grandma's funeral. Oh, I'm sorry, Dale. We'll be saying prayers for you, huh?
Sorry.
Well, I'm glad that you're here. God rest and God bless her soul. Yes. Yeah. So guys, if you stay in this stream, you may be able to win this book. I will be giving one away. I purchased 2 copies, one for me. I did read some of it last night, but I don't want to give it away. I want you guys to go and get it and support her and read it. Now she says she has 6 steps. Her 4th step is organize your goals. How would you tell someone to go about organizing their goals, or what do they need to do to get in that mind frame?
Okay, so in order to organize your goals, the first thing you have to do is be realistic about where you are in life. If your goal is to go back to school to pursue a higher education, maybe you just have your GED or your high school diploma, and your dream has always been to get a college degree, right? And so you just never been able to find the time to do that. So the time to do that, you have to figure out when's the best time to do that. I'm not saying don't do it, but when the best time is it? Is the best time to do it when you have a newborn baby, you're a single mom, and you don't have childcare? No. But a lot of times people jump into something and then they haven't planned it out. They haven't thought it out first. So that's what I'm saying by be proud. Did you say organize or prioritize your goals?
Organize.
That's what I mean by organizing your goals, setting it up. So I'm going to say, so for instance, last year, my son was going to college. So I knew that the first part of the year would be extremely busy. He was a basketball player. It was his senior year. I didn't know COVID was going to hit, but I knew graduation was coming. All these different things were going to be coming. So I made sure that I prioritized writing my book at the end of the year. So I didn't start working on my book until the 3rd quarter. And I did that purposely because I didn't want to be distracted or feel like I wasn't paying my son enough attention or supporting him during that time, because I know my principles. I know that I value family and friends, like I mentioned. So if I feel like I'm being negligent in that area, I won't write as clear and as well and as confidently as I would. So that's why it's important to organize your goals. Figure out what's important for you and then arrange your goal around whatever that is. Yes, you may want to finish your diploma in 4 years, but because of childcare or just life circumstances or having to work your 9 to 5, you can't enroll as a full-time student right now. So you have to be a part-time student, and you just have to change things around. So I hope that helps somebody with the organization goals. Thank you.
Dale and Joy say you're a great person.
So sweet. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
It's all about aspiration. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So guys, again, stick around. You may be able to win the book, The Best Life Formula. Our author of the book is here. Yes, emotional person, and I know how hard. Yes, life can be hard for us all. We all go through ups and downs, but we can't stay there. We can't, and again, I am writing my book, so I'm so glad that I even came in contact with her, because I came in contact with 4 people since I really put my mind with I'm gonna do this, and that's the divine connection. That's how God works, put you in, in those people's paths for a reason. And this is before I even knew you was writing the book. This is when I was just buying your clothes.
Yeah.
So it happened for a reason. So again, guys, please follow her if you like to purchase her clothing as she has on. Let me move this out the way. God got me popping. If you can see that, it is at www.shopcameo.com. Please follow her on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. And her YouTube channel is linked to the description of this video. Please go there, show her some love. Again, she is all of these awesome things here. Let me put it on the screen. An author, an entrepreneur, a goal confidence coach, a musician, and a talk show host. So let's talk about your talk show host. Where is it located? How can we find it? What do you do there? Give us the deets on that.
Okay, well, the talk show is in the second week of every month. So I host it via Facebook Live, and then I post it to YouTube. So the name of the talk show is "I Wish My Life Was as Perfect as My Outfit." And I know all of us can relate to that. There have been times in your life where you wish your life was as perfect as this fly outfit that you put on. And that's kind of where the show got started. I interview guests who I consider who have created a life that is perfect as their outfit. Does that mean that everything's perfect and, you know, they got big money? No, it just means that whatever the insecurities or whatever the life struggles that they've had to go through, they were able to push through those. And now they're living a life that is perfect as their outfit. And I kind of let my guests tell their story and tell how they got through their story, encouraging my viewers to know that you can too create a life that is just as perfect as your outfit. So we talk about, you know, we talk about we talked about racial bullying, we've talked about divorce, we talked about depression, we talked about low self-esteem. So we talked about many different subjects, and I really enjoy doing the show.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So you said your son is 18. First of all, you look 18 yourself. So how do you feel about you being a business, all these different things that you are, women of many talents? And I know when you with him, some young men might be looking at you, be like, does he get like, hold up, that's my mama? What? How does he do that?
You know, we were out one time and he said, "Mama, everybody keeps looking at your butt." And it's just so funny. And I'm like, Harry! So, you know, that's that. And then we'll go out to eat and they'll say, you know, is this your brother? And I'll be like, no, he's my son. And Kyrie's like, why do they say, am I your brother? You're my mom. You know, and I'm like, I guess I look that good. And he's like, Mama, you're old. I was like, well, Kyrie, I'm sorry. But, you know, to him, it's like, how could you compare me to my mother? We do not look the same age. And so, yeah, that's some of his struggles that he goes through.
I could imagine. As that old saying go, black don't crack. Hey,
black don't crack.
Daughters, and they're adults. And when we're together, and I'm like, I am the mama. I am not their friend or their sister. I am the mother. And they be like, Mama. I be like, no, little boy. And my son, he's like, yes, son. You looking at my mother. They looking at your butt. Pull your shirt down. I'm like, what are you talking about? Because I literally am not paying it no mind.
I mean, you know, you trying to do whatever you got to do, you know, and right. You know, they're looking though. It's so funny. It's funny, but yeah.
So how does he feel about you having all these talents? Is it an inspiration to him? Like, is he thinking of going into the fields that you're in?
I don't know if he'll be an entrepreneur one day. I wouldn't be surprised. My father was an entrepreneur, so that is kind of that, seeing him have that freedom, you know. And when you're a strong-willed person, you kind of just move to that idea of being an entrepreneur, because being your own boss just sounds wonderful, you know. But I'm not sure if Kyrie wants to be an entrepreneur right now. He wants to play professional basketball. That's all his focus is on, and he's really good at basketball. So I'm sure that he'll aspire to do that. And I'm always talking to him about other businesses that he can start. But what my goal is right now is to just make sure that once he's finished with college or finished with whatever he's going to be doing with basketball, that I am in a position to hire him on his staff until he figures out what business he wants to run. Yep. So that's kind of where I am with that.
Yep. Guys, again, please welcome in Cameo Bobo, our beautiful guest. She is the author of The Best Life Formula. She gives you a 6-step process to achieve your goals and how to release your inner greatness, give your goals 100%, and live your best life. What would you say is your favorite quote or something you live by? You know, sometimes you get words of wisdom from either your grandmother, your mother, or someone, you know, a famous poet like Angela Mailou or something, or just saying in general. What would be your favorite one? If you have one.
A long time ago, I can't remember when I heard this, but I remember that I was riding in the car. And you know how the DJ on the radio, the disc jockey on the radio will be getting off of her, that she was finishing up her show. And, you know, at the end of the show, they'll do a quote, you know, end of the quote at the end of the radio show. And she said, remember, true success is fulfilling God's will in God's time. And that stuck with me because when I became a mother, right at that monumental time of graduating from college and wanting to move to New York and wanting to be a fashion buyer, I really struggled with the idea of how was I going to be successful? How was I going to manipulate things to rise to the top, and just how was things going to work out being a single mom. So just hearing that took the pressure off of me and made me put my trust in God to show me the path that he would want me to take, and to know that time is on my side, that true success is fulfilling God's will in God's time. So I always tried to make sure that I did whatever I was feeling called to do. Did I always do it immediately? No, but it was important that I always did it. So that's what I still live my life by that.
Good. Okay, guys, stick around. I am going to have our guests write down a number and not tell us from 1 to 80. Okay, and you have to guess it exactly. You have to guess it exactly, and you will get her book. I have a copy for you. It's called The Best Life Formula. Now, while she's doing that, if you have questions in the chat, please put in a green heart and then ask your question, and I will bring it up on the screen. Okay. Hey, Karen Wood. Hi, welcome in. So tell me about something I wanted to ask you about on here. Hold on, let me find it. What made you want to do YouTube?
Oh, so what made me want to do YouTube, that was another God thing. You know, he was like, you need to work on your YouTube page, because I understood that in order to do music, I needed to have a YouTube page right then. So that's why I got on YouTube. I really started pushing my YouTube page when I came out with my song 2020 Is My Year. That's when I started pushing my YouTube page and trying to figure that process out. And that's around the time when I came in contact with you. Not too long after that, figuring out how to, you know, do the YouTube page. That was YouTube is a beautiful monster. It is not easy, you know.
It's not easy.
I appreciate all of the advice that you've given me, and just hearing every time I hop on your live and you're giving out that advice, I learn something different. I'm like, golly, I'm still learning information. So kudos to you for the success that you've had on this platform, and how you are very genuine about what you do, and very supportive to your followers and your tribe, and that's why they love you, and that's why you've had great success over here. So that's kind of, I'm looking to have similar to success, girl. So I'm gonna hang on to you,
and I'm trying to get with you, boo. Yeah. Hey,
so hey, we're iron sharpening iron. We'll be sharpening each other to the top. Okay.
You better say that again. Say that again. Iron sharpening iron. Yes, guys. Oh, thank you, Bella. We got a raid. Hey, everybody. Thank you for coming in. Thank you. So a raid is when someone comes from another channel and they bring in all their supporters. Thank you, guys. We have on the panel my girl, Cameo Bobo. Let me tell you guys, she does so much. Her clothing is amazing. Tell us, when did you start your clothing line, and what does God? Oh, I'm sorry, my cat just jumped up in my lap. Hold on. God got me popping me.
He said it's time for some attention.
Yeah, she's like, I want to be on screen. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay. Okay. So you said tell you about what did you say? Will you repeat your question?
So your clothing line, now that you have that, what does God got me popping mean? Why would you want that on your shirt when we know how America is with religion, and what made you decide to say, okay, I'm going to put God got me popping on here?
Well, it was part of my song. 2021 is my year. I ain't never gonna stop, because God got me popping. And so basically that means,
show that shirt again.
I don't care what is going on in your life. God got you popping. I don't care what bills do. I don't care what negative thought comes your way. I don't care what somebody says to you. I don't care what somebody thinks they're doing to you. God got you popping. We live by faith and not by sight. So it just came naturally to just say, God got me popping. I'm not whatever. Negativity needs to go to the left, because God got me popping. And so that's just kind of like just a motivational quote in a way. God got me popping. And when you say that, it's like, maybe God does have me popping. Maybe the situation isn't going to stay around forever, because a lot of times situations change, And if you just would have stood strong and continued to be positive, that thing would have been over. And you know, we moved on to the next. You know, but a lot of times we allow our negative thoughts to take over. We get depressed. Then we make a bad decision. Then we get stagnant. Then next thing we know, we stuck. And all the while, God had you popping. So it's kind of like
that's right. Too. That's right. That is so true. It doesn't rain all the time. The sun comes out. One of my favorite quotes is, life is just a pothole. You just fall in that pothole and you get out. That's what. I love it. So I saw a question. Give me a minute. Again, thank you, Radish from Brown Girl. Bella, I appreciate you, sis. Vernell Livingston said, what are your plans in the future? Because you have a second wind in life to finish your past goal in the present now. All right.
Amen. So I definitely want to travel more. I definitely want to go deeper with my fashion line because that was a goal in the beginning. So with Shop with Cameo, I really want that to be the place where the cute, fun, and sexy men and women who Jesus loves shop. Because I think it's important for us to realize, yeah, it's good that we love God, but it's more important that he loves us. That's the reason why we have any good things. So I want to provide a place where it's like popping and beautiful every day, and we cute and we sexy, but we still love God and God still loves us. And I just want to provide that place. And so that's what I believe I'll be doing with the fashion line. I really believe it's going to be big and it's going to cross over and just free people's mind. Like a controversial quote that I have on one of my t-shirts is, Jesus loves me and I twerk. And a lot of people are like, what? Jesus not into twerking. Jesus is into anything that you're into. So baby, don't think when you're out there doing all that you're doing that he not there. He lives inside of you, so you take him everywhere you go. So if you think for 1 second you won't get into heaven because you was twerking down here, which is actually just a dance, you done lost your mind. So I think, you know, I really am growing so that I can release more of what God's put inside of me, so that I can just help people evolve in their mindset and know, hey, look, no, I don't think you should be butt naked in the street twerking. But if you are taking a twerk class, and you at home twerking, or you with your friends twerking, what's wrong with that? Jesus still loves you, and I don't want
people
to feel condemned or feel like they can't be a part of God because they do that dance. And a lot of people are feeling that, you know, and I've gotten a lot of negative comments about it. But, you know, I'm just going to keep on pushing.
That's right. That's your thing. So No Niche User said, I've been listening, but Vernes, what is going on with you? You've been glowing radiance. Tell me your secret. And hello, Cameo Bobo. And just like she said, God got me popping. And I'm just going to a little bit off because I want you guys to understand. Cameo is the perfect, what she's doing is exactly in line with my channel. It's all about positivity and lifting others up. Some of you may know and some of you may not know. And with No Niche saying I've been reading, it's God. It's the God in me. It is not me by any chance. I don't even have a job. I got laid off of my job working in finance for a bank in November. That's how long I've been out of work. But guess what? I ain't miss a meal. I ain't miss a bill payment. That is God. And I just started getting unemployment February 15th. Wow. So you tell me, that's God. And that's why, because of him.
I thought you were bad working because I remember you said that. And I thought she got to be bad working, but you are working this thing.
Oh, that's right. Wow. You know what? I pray and I believe that God will open up doors, and what's for me is for me. Amen. And when my time to shine, I will. I do a vision board. I don't have it now because I have a green screen, but I have a vision board. First of all, it says Thrive on it. And it says, it's your time to shine.
Yes, it is.
And you have to believe that. You have to believe that. I'm monetized on YouTube. I never thought I would have almost 4,500 followers. I thought I would only have like 100 followers. I got 69 members, meaning people who pay to be on my channel. I have 69. That is not me. Because these people don't have to give me nothing out their pocket. People don't have to give me super chats. People don't have to come here. We got 16 in the chat. I thank you guys. So that's what it is. No need. It definitely is God, because he can do anything but fail. Anything but fail. So guys, if you have any questions for Cameo, please put a green heart and ask your question. Did you write your number down?
I did.
Okay, so she wrote a number down. What did we say? 1 to 100? 1 to 80. What did I say?
Yeah, one. I don't know, but I wrote a number in between that.
Okay. So 1 to 100, guys. 1 to 100. I want you to start guessing it in 1 minute. I'll tell you when, but hold on. Let me just see if I'm missing any questions. Yes, glory to God. Glory to God. It all the glory is to him. I claim nothing. Believe that. I haven't worked since August. Oh, you haven't, Nikki? Well, you know what? For you, it'll be for you. It will be at that time. I thank you so much. I love the positivity. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Karen. Okay, guys. So I'm going to put it in the chat here. Hold on. My Booskis, y'all know what to do. That's the name of my people here. I'm going to put in the word start. Okay, and after I put it in, now you can guess. So she wrote her number down, and what is going to happen is you have to be the exact number. We have 15 in the chat. You will win her book, The Best Life Formula, a 6-step process to achieve your goals, guys. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. Right. Put them numbers in, guys. I'm going to count to 10. And then I'm going to see on my end, who came up with the first number. Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so Cameo is going to tell her number.
Okay,
I can't see it.
Can you see it? It's 66.
Her number is, oh, shoot. I'm sorry, I'm kicked out. 66. Hold it up again. Maybe I can see it now. 66, guys. So I'm going to go down the chat and see if I see it.
I cut the light off.
55, 89, 62, 5, 28. I said 2, 29, 77, 23, 29, 47, 44. Okay, I don't think 66. Let's see. Hey, Beverly Palmer. Hi, welcome in. Okay, guys, so I don't see. Oh, I see Hood Girl said it. Hood Girl said it. She's the first one on my end that said it. 66. So the Hood Girl said it. 66. The Hood Girl, hit me up on Instagram. Send me your address. Yes, congratulations.
Girl, congratulations.
And I will send you this book. And I'm telling you guys, this book is amazing. I'm just going to read the back of it about the author. Cameo Bobo, author of The Best Life Formula, currently resides in Nashville, Tennessee. Okay? I had to say it with the accent. I'm sorry.
That's all right. We're from the South. I know.
Yes.
It's okay.
Remember when I first met you? I said, where are you from?
You was like, you have an accent. Like, what is that? I was like, I'm from the South, girl.
She lives in Nashville, Tennessee with her son. She's a graduate of Middle Tennessee State U. Woo! Now, are you what is it? A pledge? Are you in one of the sororities?
No, I'm not in sorority. No, not in sorority.
Okay. A Cameo is a woman of many gifts, which I already said. An author, an expert goal coach, serial entrepreneur, musician, and speaker, helping countless people live their purpose through her multitude of creative mediums and professional offerings. To learn more about Cameo Bobo and the Best Life Formula, please visit www.thebestlifeformulabook.com. Go purchase her book. Also, her website on Instagram, if you guys are there, or Facebook, is www.shopcameo.com, right? Shopwithcameo.com.
And for the book, they can go to cameobobo.com.
Okay. And again, guys, her link is in the description of this live stream. It's pinned at the top. Also, in the description of this video, I have all her information in there. Let's show her some love. Does anyone have any more questions for our beautiful guest here? Please ask it now. Oh, she said her friend is from Nashville.
Okay.
Cameo Bobo is the author of The Best Life Formula. Welcoming her in, guys. Make sure you follow her on YouTube, Instagram, or Facebook. She's also a talk show host. So tell us the time and again where they can reach the talk show host in case they want to get there.
Yeah, so I would just go to my YouTube page and check out my playlist. It's called "A Wish My Life Was as Perfect as My Outfit." I'm pending on the next episode. I usually film on second Sundays of each month, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to do it on April the 11th. So just stay tuned. You can go to my website, I Wish My Life Was as Perfect as My Outfit.com, and you can sign up for subscriptions, and I'll email you every time I'm going live.
And guys, I'm gonna move this because I want you to see her shirt again. And it says, "God got me popping." Go to her website, check it out. She has hoodies, she has dresses. If you follow me, which most of you in here do, I did a clothing haul, and the first dress was "God Got Me Popping." Everybody loved that dress. They was like, "Oh my God." I said, look, I support small businesses, okay? And if you have some nice items, I'm going to support you. I supported her. I purchased 2 of her books. Good Girl 101. I'm here supporting her, showing her off here. We have to help and support each other. It's free, guys. It does not hurt to help someone out. And tell them again about the Best Life Formula. Exactly what do you want them to know about that, about their self with your book?
So I want you to know that you are created to evolve. So I don't know where you are in life, but you are created to evolve. So if you are achieving goals at a high level, there's another level that you need to go to. If you're figuring out your goals and you're trying to get everything together, my book can help you with that. If you're ready to achieve goals at another level, my book can help you with that. If you don't know a doggone thing about achieving goals and you just can't never get nothing right, my book can help you get it right. This book is for everyone. It is only 75 pages. It is an easy read. It covers my 6-step process for achieving goals. It's packed with personal success stories of mine and success stories of my clients. It also comes along with a workbook if you're interested in the workbook. And it will bless your life, guys. So please, if you don't think it's for you, it's for someone that you know. Please purchase the book. The book itself is $19.99. If you buy the book and the workbook together, it's only $24.97. So listen, please, please, please support your girl.
So the code that I have that you gave me, is that just for the clothing?
Yeah, just for the clothing. But you know what? Go ahead and tell them that code, and I will go over and create it for the book page too.
Okay. So guys, if you go over there, hey Ziggy Eats, how are you? Thank you, Tony. Thank you for becoming a member. Thank you. Melanie. Oh my goodness, all these people just became sponsors. Thank you. Thank you. They may have just Angie Pooh.
Look at all of that.
I know.
Yeah.
You guys are awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Does that book come in?
Now you got almost 100 members.
I know, right? She said the Lexus dude wants to know if the book comes in audio.
It will be on audio in April. So I have to record it and then upload it. So I'm working on that. It's not on Audible yet, but it will be soon.
Okay. So if they order the book using my code VERN10, they get 10%?
Yes, but at least give me about 30 minutes to do that, because when we get off the line, I'm gonna create the code.
Okay. So guys, let's support her. Okay. We got 16 people in the stream, probably be more because the thing is a little delayed. But even if we have 20 people, if 5 of you can go and purchase the book, that's a support. You have to support people. Go over to her YouTube channel. Let's get her to 1K so she could get monetized. Go listen to her podcast on her talk show host. Go her talk show on YouTube. Go to her Instagram. Go look at her clothing. Let's support. It doesn't hurt to go and support someone. Share her out. Tell your friends about her. I'm quite sure we all have friends that may need that little, help in life. We all do. We've all been there. There's days I still get down. Mm-hmm. Even though I'm up here telling you guys, and I'm like, how am I going to go on here? Do this? And God said, because I told you to. And then when I get on here, I forget everything.
Because you're walking in your purpose. You're walking in your purpose. And that is why listen, one more thing, and then I will.
You go ahead.
Mm-hmm. So one more thing, guys. If you are concerned about your purpose or you feel stuck, you need to start doing the little things that you feel like you should do. For a long time, I felt like I should start sharing some of my personal story. So I started sharing that story on Facebook, and that birthed my talk show. So sometimes the little things that you want to do in life are going to birth your calling, but you never go after it. You never take a chance and just do it. So I encourage you, no matter how you feel or what you're going through, start doing the little things that you know you need to do. The things that won't leave your mind, they won't leave your head. It's been there forever. Start doing those things.
That's right. Hey, Jay, how are you? Vernell says, do you have a brick and mortar store, or you just have a store online in Tennessee?
Just a store online in Tennessee right now. No brick and mortar.
Mm-hmm. And again, if you go to her Instagram, Vernell, I think you said you don't have Instagram, but the link
you have Facebook.
Store is in the description.
Okay. Yeah, she can.
And again, guys, she said give her about 30 minutes. If you go and purchase the book and use my code, you'll get 10% off. It's worth it. It's worth it. What did you say, hon?
I wish I had my laptop right here. I could do it real quick, but yeah, I'll have to get my laptop.
She said, hey, Be the Difference. Be the Difference is an amazing lady. Cameo, you should get in contact with. She's also an author. And she has that what I want to say. She reminds me of a young Maya Angelou. She just has that thing in her. Mm-hmm. She has that. Yeah. I've been with Be the Difference for a long time.
I'm gonna check you out.
Thank you for that. I need it at this moment. Yes, no need. She said, thank you.
Aww. You got this.
See? Everything happens for a reason. Mm-hmm. Hey, Santana, how are you? Thank you for being here. Do you guys have any more questions for our lovely guest, a woman of many talents? Again, the best life formula. Please go. Let's support my sister. Okay, my little sister is what I call her. Support her, guys. Let's go support her. We all can use that boost of confidence. And just like I try to help you guys, sometimes maybe if you hear something different from a different person, it may mean a little bit different. But let's go show love, show support. And what else is in store for Cameo? What's next? What's next, girl?
What's next? All right, so y'all stay tuned because I'm getting ready to start the 2021 Dance Challenge. So as we mentioned earlier, you guys can go over to my YouTube page and you'll see they have a song called 2021 is my year. So 2021 is my year. 2021 is my year. We ain't never gonna stop because Gaddy got us popping. We ain't never gonna stop because Gaddy got us popping. All right, so there's a whole dance that goes to this song. So I'm currently working with a choreographer to come up with some dope moves for you, okay? And then we're going to launch the 2021 Dance Challenge, and then next, the 2021 video will be coming out. So I'm really excited about that. I'm going to continue to tour the book. If any of you guys are in Atlanta, let me know. I'll be in Atlanta on May 1st to do a book signing in Atlanta. So I'm really excited about that. I'm always open to speaking events. If anybody knows of any speaking events or where I can just share my book or share my story, I love to do that. My mentor group for my farm girls, I'm going to be relaunching that in the spring. And had one more thing: the book, the music, the book. And Shop with Cameo is coming out with the spring and summer line, so stay tuned. I'm excited.
Yes.
So thank you.
Now, what is the name of your Facebook page? Is it just Cameo Bobo?
Yeah, Cameo Bobo. If you just go to Cameo Bobo, you'll see a business page for me, and you'll see a personal page. Either one of them, follow me or like my personal page, or become my friend on Facebook. I love Facebook, and I love, gaining friends, especially like-minded people that support one another. I love to support, and I would love to support you guys.
Yeah, and the Lexus dude, her link is pinned to the pinned to this live stream at the top. I have it pinned. If you click on it, it will take you right there to her YouTube channel. Again, guys, she is a musician, a singer, an author. She is a woman of many talents. So make sure you're going over there. Noniche says she needs help with a publisher. She wants to write a book. Hit her up, Noniche. Make sure you connect with her on either Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube. Her information is also on her YouTube channel. Right. Hey, Silly for Life, how are you? Welcome in. I only have YouTube. I don't have Facebook. Okay, yes, okay. Her YouTube channel is linked. Silly Mommy said, I want to start to learn how to dance hip hop again. Where should I start?
Well, hey, I hired a choreographer, but if you're not ready for that, if you're on Facebook, I always go to Facebook events. And I scroll through all of the events and I look for events that I'm interested in. And I found a hip hop dance workout class that I started going to. And that kind of got me back in the groove of things. So maybe you can find a fitness instructor that uses hip hop music and a little bit of hip hop dance. And that'll help you get back into the groove until you're ready to take it to the next level. That would be my advice.
And so again, guys, we have interviewed my little sister, my friend, Cameo Bobo. Please, again, let's go and support her. Go get her book. Again, give her at least 30 minutes. I'm going to say an hour because, you got to give somebody time to get off and get back in their mindset. If you want to purchase the book, okay, let's purchase it. It also has a planner. It is the Best Life Formula, a 6-step process to achieve your goals. Let's go support her, okay? You can use my code VERN10. You get 10% off, okay? Again, give her a few minutes. Check out her YouTube, her Instagram, her Facebook. And before we go, I just want to know if one of my mods can look and see if anybody is live. Maybe we can rate someone because we still got like 16 people in here. But I want to say thank you, sis. I appreciate this. I hope it boost you to your next level of greatness.
It will. I prayed it will, and I know it will. Thank you.
Yeah. And if you need anything from me, we always talk, through Instagram and Facebook.
And I just want to say thank you again for being who you are, for being such a giver of yourself and giver of everything. You're such a supporter and such a giver. And I just want to make sure you know that I appreciate this and that you are making an impact. And you are blessing many, many people. So keep going. Don't quit, my sister. Which I know you're not. Because I know God got you popping.
God got to be popping. That's right.
You need me, I'm here for you. And definitely for that book. Because we need that book, baby. That book is going on.
And I want you guys to know the thumbnail, that is her at her book signing. She was doing a book signing. It was awesome. I love those colors. And she looks amazing. So go, guys. Again. We have to support each other. Oh my God. What she say? She said, Lexus Dude said he just supported you. Karen said, oh my God, she really is. Wow. She is. My city is live. Okay. Be the difference. Can you drop her link? We can go over there and support her. So guys, what a raid is what like Brown Girl Bella did. She came in here. We're going to go to Panama City. Let's give at least 15 minutes of your time in there so she can get credit for it. Say Vern's Junk Closet Raid twice throughout the stream, not back to back. Hood Girl, make sure you hit me up, sis, so I can send you your copy of your book that you won. So make sure you hit me up with that. And again, guys, check out Cameo Bobo, sis. Thank you. I appreciate you. Guys, hold on. So Cameo, thank you again. Is any last words you want to say to them? Okay, guys. We're going to raid over at Panama City. There's the link. Let's go over there, guys. I will meet you over there. I am going to play this last song. Hold on. The link is not working. Hold on a minute, guys. Let me find another person. Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. Let's see. Give me a second. Let me see who's live. Give me one moment. If we don't see nobody, it's okay. I just wanted to go and raid somebody, but it's okay. Yeah, I don't see anyone else that I know. But anyway, it's okay, guys. Thank you so much. If you can't get in, that's okay. But if you can, please click over there. She put it in again. But thank you, guys. Karen Woods is in here. Again, so I think I might go live tomorrow since it's the last day of the month and just give out some information on what I'm going to be doing for April. It's going to be some great things coming. But love and light, guys. I will see you in the next live. If you go over to Panama City, I'm going to try and get over there. Please say Vernes Ray. And I love you guys. Bye.